Christian, Buddhist, or Jew, this door is open to you. Every morning, the light keeps getting brighter as I wake up to the truth. And every day, I'm feeling so much lighter, and the world seems fresh and new. What I was taught and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Each day I start anew, and so I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Every day I walk away. Every morning brings a new beginning. By grace another day to be. I awaken to the sun upon me shining, lighting the way for me to see. Oh, things that I sought and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Of yesterday I'm letting go. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the less than that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Every day I walk away. Today is the day I walk away. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday and mistakes of the past. Today all things are made brand new. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding should. I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy, and happiness is yours and it's mine. I am loved and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? Let me hear you sing, all is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. I am cloaked in the Spirit, I am fed by the divine. I am one with all that is, my soul is free from time. I am blessed and so are you. And don't it feel good to know all is well? Don't it feel good? All is well. Just to know that my soul is free from time. All I got to do is change my mind. I'm free. Don't it feel good? All is well. As it should.
All right. Okay, hello Unity community. Welcome to all of you and a warm welcome to anyone joining us online or anyone with us for the first time. Okay, Max is working on it. Okay, so we will now turn our attention to the candle lighting, and we begin by acknowledging the Christ candle. Is that better? Okay, that Christ candle, and Max is going to light that. The Christ candle represents the Christ consciousness that is present in each and every one of us. That's what Christ means to us, a spark of the divinity. And the power for the month of August is will. Will is a wonderful power because it's the power to choose. It allows us to let go of self-gratifying options and choose behaviors and solutions that benefit all beings and the whole of this beautiful planet that is our home. Now let us enjoy one more song of welcome from our guest musician before your platform host, Matthew Breedlove, takes over and guides us through the morning.
Good morning, Mile High. Okay, now this song is interactive, and I'm going to ask you to do a few things, but it's going to make you feel real good. And the person next to you, it's going to make them feel even better. All right? Here we go. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, we come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. From every walk of life, every creed and color, intentionally unite day I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voices and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. Oh, we come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love.
Okay, I'm live. All right. A little bit of echo, but not bad. Boom, 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 boom. I'm speaking to you from above. All right. No, it's true. Sorry. Good afternoon, Unity community. We warmly welcome all people, all faiths, and all lifestyles. A special welcome to everyone with us joining for the first time, and those of you online, thank you for coming. And our 3 Unity Vancouver Island centers are situated on the ancestral land of Indigenous people across Vancouver Island. Here in Nanaimo, we respectfully acknowledge that our community is located on the traditional territory of the Sunamu First Nation. Sorry about that. I should learn to say that properly. But for that, we say, Hi Sepka. Please join me in repeating our vision statement. Unity Vancouver Island is a growing, unfolding, expanding center of love, mighty to attract its good and radiate its good to others. Now please take a deep breath, settle in to the knowing. There is one presence and one power, active in the universe and in my life, all good, all love, all intelligence. Right here, right now, I remember that this presence is not somewhere out there. It is the very essence of who I am. I am one with this presence, one with love, one with goodness, and so it is. And speaking of prayer, before we go into the next song, if you have time and feel sometime today, say a little prayer for the people that are living up off of the Wesley Ridge fire area, North Qualicum. There's over 200 people that have been evacuated out of their homes, so take the time to do that today. But now, let's enjoy another song. What Would Love Do Now by Eddie Watkins Jr.
Just before you say something you can't take away, take a breath, then let it out. Try to think about what would love do now. Wondering if you should cross that line for good. Whatever you decide, ask yourself from inside, what would love do now? Everything is either an act of love or a cry for love. That's why for love we try for love. In the end, that's all we know that's real. Whether right or wrong doesn't matter, just as long as you let your heart decide. Ask yourself from inside, what will love do now? everything is either an act of love or a cry for love. That's why for love we die for love. In the end, that's all we know that's real. Whether right or wrong doesn't matter, just as long as you let your heart decide. Ask yourself from inside, what would love do? Sing it from inside with me, y'all. What would love do now? Let me hear you sing it, people.
What would love do now?
Sing it one more time for me, y'all.
What would love
Do now. Thank you.
All right, community events. And here I am again. Whoa, that's cool. Anyway, so for the events that we have upcoming, make sure you check your Thursday newsletter or the website for details of the ongoing events and the activities, including study groups and prayer circles, and of course the Course in Miracles hosted by Leanne Moores every Thursday morning. So we have What's Up Unity coming up. We also have on August 5th at 7 p.m. It's on Zoom. Then we have the upcoming prayer circle in the NIMO every second Wednesday. The next session you can see is August 6th. That's here in the library, 1 p.m. And then we have the Sunday Unity and Comox. They start at 10:30, and East meets West. Say that for me. Gish Yang. I'm not going to even try. Gish Yang Dong, Tibetan.
Is it Tibetan lama, so Geshe Yangdong?
Oh, perfect. Thank you for being here to help me. Working together. All right, and picnic coming up. Now the picnic that's coming up 2 weeks from now, we are going to join Breckett United Church in a picnic celebrating 100 years of United Church of Canada. Bring finger food and a lawn chair. That's at 11 o'clock. Between their service and ours, there is a sign-up sheet at the welcome table. They will appreciate having an estimate of the numbers who wants to come. So that's 2 weeks from now. And now we have our daily word. I love the daily word today. It's truth. Living in an increasingly polarized world, I'm aware not everyone will share my perspective or see life the way I do. As much as I want to live harmoniously with others, I also want to stand up for what I believe, what I know is true for me. I appreciate that others feel the same way about their beliefs. I speak my truth. I center myself in my divinity while acknowledging that divinity of all others as well. I am honest and grounded, staying steady if someone does not agree with me. Likewise, I receive others' truths as I would want them to receive mine. The presence of God is within me. I am a spiritual being living with integrity, speaking words of truth with spiritual power. I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. Zechariah 8:16 is quoted as, "These are the things that you shall do. Speak the truth to one another. Render in your gates judgments that are true and make for peace." Very wise words to live by in everything that we do. Now we're going to go into another song by Eddie Watkins, and right after that, we are going to have Judi Murakami come up, and she's going to be talking to us about if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So, after song, licensed Unity teacher Judi Murakami will be coming up.
One light shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy. I just want to shout. Whoa! One life living is you and me. One life shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. One life living is you and me. One life shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy. I just want to shout. Woo! One life living is you and me. One life shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. One life living is you and me. One life shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. One life, one light, one love. One life, one light, one love. One life, one light, one love. All right, all right, all right. One life, one light, one love. One life, one light, one love. One life, one light, one love. We're all shining. We're all shining from the inside out. So hey, you know you make me want to. One life living is you and me. One life shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. One life living is you and me. One life shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. Thank you.
Well, good morning. Now I'm gonna have to take away that. Okay. So, how are you? Excellent. So, as Matthew said, how many of you believe that if you always do what you always did, you will always get what you always got? So how many of us get stuck in that rut? And can you succeed if you always do what you've always done? Now, what do you need to do? So you're going to use the power of the month, which is will. It's your ability to choose, decide, direct, command, and determine. So you need to make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. So this is a true story. A computer programmer sat at his desk, more or less working, pretending to work, and he did this every day until one day he realized this was not the life for him. So he moved from Chicago to Los Angeles, and he began his new life as a singer-songwriter. So he volunteered at the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. He had his guitar, and he sang to the people in hospice and for those who were quite elderly. He wanted his music to heal because his family had gone through the Holocaust. So just after Hurricane Katrina, a Unity minister called him up and said, "Can we do something?" So they drove to the Houston Astrodome, and he said that he played his guitar and sang for two of the most intense and profoundly heartbreaking days because these people had all lost their homes. So he realized that his responsibility was to simply dig as deep as he could, feel as authentically as he could, and to share his consciousness. So, aren't we all glad that Daniel Namod chose to make a change in his life? So he went from a computer programmer to a singer-songwriter. So how many of you came to the concert? Aren't you glad that he chose that? So Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, wrote, "God is more willing to give than we are to receive. He has actually placed every desire at our hand, waiting for us to get into the proper mental attitude to have them fulfilled." So how many of you go to the White Stone service? Some of you. You should come. So we usually ask ourselves, so what's our intention for the year? Has anyone had what they wrote on their White Stone come true? I have. Now, If you haven't, here's some helpful hints. Be willing to ask. Well, how do you ask? Through prayer. When you ask for Spirit's guidance, it's a statement of faith. You really want to hear what Spirit has to say, and you're ready to listen. So you have to be willing to be still. So why do you need to be still? Well, we can listen when we're still, because you can't listen if you're running all over the place. Be willing to be present. So can you do anything about yesterday? What about tomorrow? No. So the past is history, the future is a mystery, and today is a gift. And last but not least, be willing to be open. So for a Christmas service, I was kind of thinking, what am I going to speak on? And I was in a bookstore, and this book literally fell from the shelf. And it was the book that I actually used for the service. And Richard Eliason once asked me, are you a licensed Unity teacher? I said, no. Why? He said, you'd make a darn good one. So you've got to be willing to listen. So what's the difference between willing and willful? So willful is the little girl who says, I want a pony, I want a pony, I want a pony. But somebody who is willing is someone who does the work to get what they want. So Reverend Dr. Martha Creek was our speaker at the Canadian conference, and she is a prime example of someone who is willing. So in her book, Presence and Potential, she describes that she wanted to travel. Well, she already worked full-time, she had a mortgage, she was going to school, and she thought, okay, how am I going to do this? But then she heard American Airlines would let you travel for free if you worked for them. So after her corporate job, she would go and work 6 o'clock at night till 10. She would load bags, she would go and help the planes. She did anything she could so she could travel. So did she succeed? She's been to all 7 continents twice. So where there's a will, there's a way. So what does WAY stand for? Work the principles and spiritual truth. A is access Spirit. How do you access Spirit? Praying. And Y, yield to divine ideas, not the outer appearances. What does that mean? So you're paying attention to the inner, not the outer. So Rumi wrote a poem called The Bread Basket, which says, there is a fountain inside of you, don't walk around with an empty bucket. There's a basket of fresh bread on your head, and you go around looking for crumbs. So who was faster than a speeding bullet and more powerful than a locomotive? Superman, that's right. But superheroes have weaknesses as well. So what was Superman's weakness? Kryptonite, that's right. Green Lanterns use their will to turn their thoughts into reality, which is limited only by their imagination. So what makes a Green Lantern weak? Nobody watches the Marvel comics, do they? Okay, fear. But they can admit and overcome that fear and be courageous because will is stronger than fear. So does anyone remember what happened on July the 20th, 1969? Who? That's right. So watching Neil Armstrong take his first step on the moon, Chris Hadfield knew that he wanted to be an astronaut. At that time, Canada didn't even have a space program. Plus, guess what Chris was afraid of? Heights. Well, what do you think would have happened if Chris had let his fear get in the way of his dreams? Well, Chris is now 65 years old. His accomplishments are probably equivalent to several people's lifetimes. He's a retired astronaut, engineer, fighter pilot, musician, and a writer. So Chris used to ask himself, is what you are doing today getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow? So for those of you who've ever set a goal, think about that. Is what you are doing today getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. So I'm going to share a TED Talk by Richard Tuweri. He was a Maasai student who lives in Kenya by the Nairobi National Park. And I actually went to Africa in 2011, and I've been to Nairobi and to the national park, so I thought, this is actually near and dear to me. So for the countries that have wild animals, they just wander around wherever they want. You can't really hem them in. So as all good young Maasai warriors, he was a young boy, but his job was to guard the cattle. And in Africa, you don't ask, how much money do you have? You ask, how many cows do you have? So this talk, his topic was called My Invention That Made Peace with Lions. So one day he found that a lion had killed one of the cattle, and he was very upset. So the warriors who protected the village went out and killed the lion, and he went, oh dear, this isn't good. He wanted to solve the problem because he felt that, like all Maasai, that all creatures come from heaven, so everything was sacred. So he thought, okay, what about fire? Well, the fire just lit everything up, and then it helped the lions to see. Well, he tried a scarecrow, but that didn't work. So then he thought, okay, he discovered that lions were afraid of moving lights. And he discovered, okay, how do I get the lights to move, but I still need to sleep? So he took apart his mother's new radio, she almost killed him, and learned about electricity. He used an old car battery, an indicator switch from a motorcycle turn signal, a bulb from a flashlight, and a solar panel. So he ended up with moving lights. Well, the lions thought, there's somebody there, we can't go near the cows, and Richard got to sleep in his own bed. So there were no more problems with the lions in the village. Well, not only is Richard's invention used all over Kenya to scare predators away, but he won a scholarship to one of the best schools in Kenya. His closing remark was, 1 year ago, I was just a boy in the savannah herding my father's cows, and I used to see planes flying overhead. I thought, one day I want to get a chance to fly in a plane. So here I am today, and I got a chance to come here by plane. My big dream is to become an aircraft engineer and a pilot, and I used to hate lions, but since my invention is saving my father's cows and the lions, we are able to live with the lions without any conflict. Marianne Williamson says success means that we go to sleep at night knowing that our talents and abilities were used in a way that served others. So how many of you have had to deal with lions in your life? Well, were you able to use your power of will, your talents and abilities, or did you sink into that old way of thinking of you weren't capable, you didn't deserve it, you didn't have enough, you weren't bright enough, or they wouldn't let you? So giving up on your goals because of one setback is like getting a flat tire and then slashing your other 3 tires. So the Unity World Day of Prayer is coming up. Anyone know when? September 10th to 11th. And this year's theme is Be Still and Know. Anyone know how it started? Well, in 1993, ministerial students at Unity Village were given a class assignment. And somebody suggested, well, why don't we have a day of prayer? So the seed was planted. So people gathered by the fountains, and the poet James Dillett Freeman read a poem. The next year, the official World Day of Prayer came to be. So this will be the 32nd anniversary. What do you do here at Unity for World Day of Prayer here? So from class assignment to worldwide spiritual event, the World Day of Prayer has become the pause to pray. So Reverend Lynn Brown, who was the vice president of Unity, Silent Unity, said, it's never become rote, never routine. It's absolutely spirit infused. It's time for recognizing there's something greater than ourselves, knowing we have a divine purpose, realizing our consciousness of oneness. So how many of you wake up each day knowing your divine purpose and oneness with God? Sharon does, and Gail does. So this may help you. Dear Lord, so far today I've done all right. I haven't gossiped, haven't lost my temper, haven't been nasty, self-indulgent, or selfish. I'm very thankful for that. But in a few minutes, God, I'm going to get out of bed. And from then on, I'm going to need all the help I can get. Amen. So once there was a man whose life was miserable. The days were cloudy and the nights were long. Henry didn't want to be unhappy, but he was. With the passing of the years, life had changed. His children had grown and gone away. The neighborhood had changed, and the city seemed harsher. He decided to ask his pastor what was wrong. Am I unhappy for something? And the pastor said, yes. You're unhappy for a sin. Well, what sin have I committed? So he says, ignorance. You have sinned from ignorance. One of your neighbors is the Messiah. Now, the language that this is, and I realized that Patricia did her talk last week about language from the 1800s versus now. So you can take Messiah or whatever name you want. One of your neighbors is the Messiah in disguise, and you have not seen him. Henry left the office stunned. The Messiah is one of my neighbors? Who could it be? Tom the butcher? No, he's too lazy. My cousin down the street? No, he gossips too much. What about the man who lives next door? Everyone he knew had defects, but the pastor said one of them was the Messiah. So Henry started looking, and he began to notice things that he hadn't seen before. The grocery clerk often carried heavy items to the cars for the seniors. Maybe he was the Messiah. The man at the candy store always smiled at everyone, even the kids who didn't buy anything. With time, he saw things in people that he'd never seen. And with time, his outlook began to change. The bounce returned to a step. His eyes took on a healthy sparkle. And when others spoke, he listened. After all, he might be listening to the Messiah. When anyone asked for help, he didn't hesitate. After all, it might be the Messiah needing assistance. The change of attitude was so significant that someone asked him why he was so happy. I don't know, he answered. All I know is that things changed when I started looking for God. So if you're having difficulty trying to find God or making peace with lions in your life, what can you do? Express gratitude. Now, when you appreciate what you have appreciates in value. Serving others. Helping someone is a powerful way to feel good inside. Have you ever gone out of your way or just did something normally? You've given something and you actually felt good about it. And you forgot about how you were feeling. Forgive yourself. Now, that is really, really hard. Sometimes we just hold on to grudges. But if you hold on to a grudge, it's kind of like drinking poison and hoping the other person's going to die. Pray and meditate. That is so important. How many of you take time out? And thank you for being here to participate in church where you get to pray and meditate. And affirming your oneness with God. So let's recap. You must make a choice, or you must make a choice to take a chance to make a change in your life. Think of the blessings that Daniel Nahmod gave the world when he left his job as a computer programmer and became a singer-songwriter. Martin Luther King wrote, "Use me, God. Show me how to take who I am, who I want to be, and what I can do and use it for purposes greater than myself. The power of will is yours to help you achieve your goals and give you the life you want." Namaste. So we're going to take this time to go into the silence and relax into your chairs. Remember the 5-step process, so relaxing is really key. So you let your shoulders drop, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let go of any limitations or beliefs that keep you from realizing your potential greatness. Just breathe, filling your lungs with life-giving air. As you concentrate, center your attention on your heart. Release any concerns you may have and experience a sense of calm. Within each and every one of you is the sacred space where perfect peace resides. As you go into the silence to meditate, surrender to the one power. Be still and know. There is no limit to the abundant goodness of spirit active in my life. I open my mind to the world of possibilities. Spirit is the source providing me with ideas that enrich and prosper my life. Abundance manifests as I act on these divine ideas. I am here to make a difference in the world and to use my powers for the greater good. As we let ourselves come back from our meditation, we do so gently and easily. We open our eyes and give thanks that we can see the amazing world around us. We breathe and stretch, grateful for our bodies. We listen to the sounds around us, grateful that we can hear. We are so richly blessed, and we say thank you and amen.
Thank you, Judy. That was beautiful. Thank you. before we go, we're going into song? Not yet, I don't think. Not according to this. I've got the script. Maybe we are. Hey, we are. She's right. Okay. The Garden by Eddie Watkins Jr.
There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden where God's grace blooms. There is a garden where everything grows, a beautiful garden where love is sown. And in this place of light and love, you can have anything that you're dreaming of. There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden. That garden is you. And in this place of light and love, you can have anything that you're dreaming of. There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden. That garden is you. Such a beautiful garden. That garden is you.
Wow, that was beautiful. That was so... I'm still singing.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? in my life. Have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself. Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. I am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. I want you to clap your hands and sing it with us, y'all. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Now look at the person next to you and say, you are the place. You are the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. You are the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Now I know I'm supposed to be up here, right? I'm good. Okay. And this leads right into our abundance affirmation after the wonderful talk, those two great songs. And it's not coming up, but do we all know it by heart? It's supposed to. There it is. There you go. Are you ready? Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Love is my source. That's my all. Love is my source. Love is all. Love is my source. Love is all. How come you came up here? Okay. Welcome. All right, so I want to thank everybody for everything they contribute here to Unity. Thank you for your continued support, whether it be financial, sacred service, talent, or time. We welcome it all, and we thank you deeply. If you are able to support us financially, you can do that at the back after service, or you can do it online through e-transfer or on our website, and all that information is on the newsletters and in the website. Thank you for the beautiful flowers. Who brought the flowers today? Awesome. Ready to go. Thank you. They're gorgeous. Thank you for the camera, Sharon. And thank you for our music in the back and all the tech on the back over here. Thank you for the goodies in the back. Just thank you, everyone, for being here and being alive. Now, children's blessings. There is a child in the back. There's one over. Oh, she's gone. Her pink hair and everything. Okay. Well, we see the divine light shining as you. We love and appreciate you exactly the way you are. All right. Well, thank you again to Judi for coming down and talking to us today, and Eddie Watkins for showing up virtually. That was fabulous. And now we are going to have our closing prayer here with the light that is God surrounds us. We are one with the light. The love that is God enfolds us. We are one with the love. The power that is God protects us. We are one with the power. The presence that is God watches over us. We are one with the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and so it is. Amen. All right. Ah, there we go. That's why you're up here. Let there be peace on earth. Awesome.
So apparently the song was slow, the video that we have, so we suggested maybe singing it with me leading. So thank you for letting me lead today. All right. Oh, do we have the words, Marie? Look at, for those who weren't here, we have a semicircle happening, lots of hand holding. So, all right, all together. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with love as our center, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Thank you very much.
If you want to stick around, there are refreshments, of course, in the back and in the meeting room. Be sure to do that. Have a fabulous week, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it worked out good. The whole script was kind of like, okay. Why not? Thank you. Winging it. Yeah. Hey. Looking for. Oh, you want to do the candle? Ooh, you wicked woman. Oh, did I say it? Beautiful.